Hello and welcome everyone to MrSovr. This is another video for Minecraft Technic mod pack. I am going to specifically only do computers right now. I do realize that a lot of the time when you do this mod there's a computer, a lot of cool functions like adventure, worm, all that stuff, but you really want to get into the heart and soul of the computer in Minecraft and try to program it to do cool stuff. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm going to show you how to program in Lua, at least the basics, not the advanced stuff with files and IO and all that stuff. This is supposed to teach you how to do this and all that, and hopefully it works. But first I need to do some shoutouts. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Go to Facebook and look up Parker's Apps. It's really vital that you like that page because that's my business and all. I get money from it and all, selling apps on the iOS devices. My account should be open soon, so I should just be able to publish my 7 apps I already have done for at least $1 or so. But if not, like Sov, which is SOVR space SOV on Facebook. That's my own personal Facebook page. But anyways, as we can see here, let me restart on this. Oops. Just to let you know, some hotkeys for the computer. Press Ctrl S to shut down the computer within Minecraft and Ctrl R to reboot the computer in Minecraft. Again, this is the Technic mod bundle. If you want to get the specific mod only, just type in comptercraft comptercraft space 1.33. So right now I'm going to shut down. You have to hold it down a little bit just to let you know. So we have a disk drive, a computer, and another computer. What we are going to do is try to see if we can actually use RedNet, which is basically the networking system for the computers within Minecraft. So let's go into here. Now, there are many things you could do in the computer. First of all, there's help. Help will tell you what exactly to do. There are different types of help, like help space program, the specific program you want to learn about. Help credits, which is credits, and just sort of a bit neutral stuff. There's the help index, which gives you all the commands possible ready for you, including Lua. So let's first of all go into programs. Here are a list of programs. I'm just gonna go over this briefly. Of course, Venture is like a text-based game of Minecraft. Copy is when you want to copy files. Edit is when you want to edit a file. ID gives the ID of the computer, so if you want to go outside of Minecraft and do Lua programming, you could do that. Move is to move a file. Reset, I'm not really for sure what reset is. I haven't really gone over that too well. And type, I think, gives you the type of file. I'm not really for sure. Alice is, I've never used it before. Dance is for turtle. It can just go up and dance and move. Eject, I'm not really for sure about what that is, but I think it's eject some of the resources that a turtle has, not a computer. Label, you can set the computer's name. Programs, we just type that in, basically list of programs. Rename is to rename the file. Worm is a game. Delete the file. Exit, not really for sure. Yeah, make dir is make a directory is basically a folder. That's all it really is. The drive, which drive you're on. Clear is to clear a screen, I believe. Time gives you the time in Minecraft. CD is current directory, which is where you are at within the filing system of the computer. But the main thing we are going to be looking at right now is Lua. So I want you to type in Lua. Wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Do not type in Lua. I'm sorry about that. I have to reboot now. Okay. So what you want to do is do copy turn into pro. What? I guess there is no... Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. This is a computer, not the turtle. Great way to start out a video, not knowing what to do. Oh, actually I do, but... Anyways, let's go into programs again. Okay, let's edit dance, since it can't dance. You can copy dance and then type it as pro. What the heck? Dance is right there. Okay, I want to see if I can edit dance then. I can edit dance, but I can't copy it. What the crap? Whatever. I must have had a syntax error or something. Okay, so what we are going to do is to connect to the left computer, since this is the right computer. Do rednet open left. And then what we want to do is a loop, so type in while true do. Let me see here. Rednet dot broadcast hello, and then end. Now, usually this is what would happen with a loop and stuff like that. For some reason, I tend to get a return number. I'm not really for sure why that happens. I'll show you in a second. You take control button, save, exit, then you do dance, and it kind of just freezes up. I don't know why it does that. And then it says too long without yielding. I don't understand why it says that. I'm not a pro at this. I just kind of started. So rednet dot open right. While let's create a variable. I'm sorry if this is not really helping you. This is more like a novice type of thing. I don't even know too much about it, to be truthful. So C equals 1, while C equals 1, do let me see here. Can we do a wait command? I'm not really for sure about the API system. Wait 100. Redstone dot set output. You know what would be better actually? Do a for loop. A for loop is basically for loop is like, okay, I want to start at this variable, keep on looping until it reaches this variable and this many steps. I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, so it's going to go 1 to 10 and 1 steps. If I were to do steps as 0.5, it would be like 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 until it gets to 10, where 1, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on with the code. And that's basically what that does. So what I'm going to do here is for I forgot if we do a do or not. Okay, so do redstone dot set output. Oops. True. End. And the cool thing about this is that it has a compiler built into it, so therefore if I have an error, it will tell me, which is the cool part. So if I do dance, apparently I got something wrong on line 3. So what I do is I go to edit, dance, and then I go to 3. 1, 2, 3. think you had to do C equals control, save, exit, do as expected. Okay. So you keep on doing this until you get it right, which I'm a little bit of a noob today. Save, exit. I guess I have to destroy my computer just to show you how it's working. I know there's a lot of stuff here. I'm sure I'm gonna get to it very soon. As you can see, the program went by and it already did that, which is freaking awesome. So, what we are going to do now is have a little bit of experiment. The thing is, I don't really understand how you actually get it so that you can do loops without it saying, oh yeah, you just messed up here, or something like that. It kind of bothers me. So, I am going to stop here for a second, and I am going to work on some of the redstone stuff. I know I said it's going to be for computers, don't worry, it still is. But I'm going to have to later on understand how the Lua really works to do some really cool stuff. But you know what the heck, I might as well show you some commands. So you could type in Lua. Now when you type in Lua, this is only for one line commands. It's not for like type in a bunch of code and all that. I'll show you in a second. Let me see. Before I do that, I want to put some redstone around here. Whoops. And maybe I'll put some note boxes to make it a little interactive, let's just say. Okay, so with Lua, let me see here. So as we've seen before, we could do the redstone dot set output. Now you can say back true, and that sets that off. So if we want to turn it off, all we have to do is set output back false, and it turns it off. Now what we want to do now is we figured out how to do RedNet a little bit. So the thing is, you can use wireless modems is another cool thing. What you would need is the computer to be right there, and here, let me just do a small demonstration. What you would need to do is rednet.open left, and it opens up to that modem, and you can have multiple computers with these wireless modems, and you can communicate to each other. So therefore, you could have like 100 of these computers with different programs, each one communicating to each other to make a supercomputer. And you keep on adding more and more and more and more and more and more and more, which will probably lag out your computer. But you can make a supercomputer out of it and use redstone to communicate to other redstone circuits, so you have like an artificial intelligence practically. And there are a few things on here that is really cool, so let me just exit out of here, and this will probably help you a little bit. Oh yeah, they don't really tell you too much about the I/O, I forgot. But the I/O functions, just to give you a small description, go to the website that's posted on there to have more information, but it's basically where you can input and output file data from somewhere on your actual computer, not the Minecraft computer. You can make it so that you can read files or write on files, or to see different string functions, so therefore, like, okay, there's this many lines, it's this type of format, stuff like that. Again, go onto that website to figure it out, so that you can actually have external programs other than Minecraft communicating to each other if you are a hardcore programmer like me. Apparently, this does not show that I'm a hardcore programmer. Well, I don't know how to program at 100%, but I do know C++, Java, and all that. I can make programs communicate to this Lua computer, which is a very, very impressive and amazing thing to do. So let's go on to help index. There's help API, there is sleep, which I have never seen before. Turn, term, OS, intro, all this different types of stuff. Little bits of stuff. HTTP is where you can actually connect to a website, a real website, to get information off of. Programming, that basically just tells you the reference. Shell API, I believe, is where you can open up and execute files on the real computer. We can do that by doing help shell API. Here are the different types of commands that you can use, sort of like the ones you saw earlier for the actual Minecraft computer, but this is made for your real computer. You can think this one is the one, yeah, you can do run, program, and arguments. That is like the best thing ever. I can literally communicate with my robots with this program. It's so amazing. And again, I work on robots too. But it is just the best thing ever. This stuff is freaking amazing. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to take a break from this, make another video later when I have a better grasp on stuff. And I am going to go over these simple things. So let me collect my resources. Counter, RS Latch, sequencer. Let me see here. I guess I'll do a demonstration of an adder circuit with these, since it's so freaking amazing. I'm gonna do a half adder. I do need a torch though. Where's the torch? Okay. So this is a timer. It's cool and all. I need something to demonstrate the... There's a piston. I don't need a torch. A normal torch. I don't know why it lags like that. But you can actually right click on it. It has a system, so like, for example, time intervals at double the speed, and the lowest is 0.2 seconds. Which, as you can see, goes really, really fast. Or I can make it go really, really slow at 10 seconds. And you could do very, very small, accurate amounts. Another thing is called a sequencer. Sequencer is really cool. Here. I'll show you in a second. And of course you can right click this, make it go faster, and even faster. So therefore you can actually have it so that you have 4 different outputs, and if you do some really crazy complex circuitry, then you can make it so there's multiple sequencers and you expand further onto the idea of how it works. Oh yeah, I forgot. Have to move it up one. Okay, so I'll try and make this fairly quick. RS latch means that if you put a torch here, it'll be the opposite here, but it will maintain its power. So this could be used as a 2-bit inverted, how would I say this? Inverted 2-bit memory source. So if you add power to one side, it loses power on the other. So it could be used as a memory source. It's really nice. I use it a lot, especially for a Pong game or something like that. But here is a Xor Gate, which is one of my favorites, especially when it comes to adding and subtracting. Whoops. Now, I always kind of forget. I believe it is set up like this, where you got your two inputs. If you have one, whoops, wow, nice. Not really. If you have one input that's positive, there's an output that's positive, and if there's no positive input on the other side, it's going to be positive output. But if both are positive, then the output is negative. Oops. Sorry about that, I kind of just kicked something under my desk. So both positives will equal no output that is positive. If there's one positive and one negative, doesn't matter which one, as long as there's a positive and negative, positive output. Okay, so if you want to learn more about the gates, different logical gates, just go on to my channel. Again, subscribe, hint hint. But I have other videos on how logical gates work. Over there is a 3-input AND gate. I know, it's cool, fancy 3-input AND gate. Basically what you do is if you attach, you would need to do something like this. Make it so it's a 2-input. Whoops. So again, you need both inputs to have a positive output. Take away one, it's not positive anymore. Basically what you do is you take this, attach it to this input, have this input attached to there. You now have a sum output and a carry output, and that carry output goes to a full adder circuit, so therefore you can add ones, tens, hundreds, and binary, and you can get an output. I'm not going to demonstrate this because I demonstrated before, but I'm just going over some of the new features here. There are these cell things here, but I tend to see them as useless because I don't see a feature on how to undo the memory source for it. And I'm still trying to figure out these detectors and stuff. I figured out a little bit about the engines and the wiring and all that, but even then, that's a little difficult. I love these block breakers and deployers and stuff like that, but I don't know how to do any suction or movement through pipes, so that kind of screws that over. A lot I still have to work out and figure out, but hopefully I figure out the computer part because that's all I'm really interested in right now, and of course a little bit of the redstone. Again, this is MrSovr. Hopefully this helped you a little bit. I'm not totally for sure, but the next tutorial is going to be all on this. Now I'm going to figure out basically 99% of it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like my Facebook stuff. You probably see it in the beginning. Make sure you try out the comptercraft server, which is a server I'm supporting. It's really nice. I'm working on a Pong game. There's a couple plugins in there. Hopefully they add this plugin, just saying. They haven't yet as far as I know, but it's awesome and everything. So thanks for watching and see you later.